Het afnemen, analyseren, verwerken en preserveren van stamcellen uit navelstreng, bloed en weefsel is iets waar Cryo-Save zich als erkend orgaan- en weefselbank al meer dan 10 jaar mee bezighoudt. Maar hoe wordt dit gedaan? En bovenal, waarom is het iets om over na te denken?
When fertilization takes place, the ovum and spermatozoa will become one cell. Eventually from this cell, a human being is grown. This body consists out of many different cells, forming tissues, bones, muscles, nerves, blood, all of them coming from one limited group of cells, the stem cells. There are two different groups of stem cells, the embryonic stem cells and the adult stem cells. Embryonic stem cells are right after fecundation and they have their abilities to become many different kind of cells generating all the tissues that we find in the body. Mainly, we can differentiate two groups of stem cells, hematopoietic stem cells located in the bone marrow producing the cells of the blood by itself, and the mesenchymal stem cells producing the tissues and the organs. Approximately 10 weeks after fecundation, all the organs are made in the body. Here at Cryo-Save we are specialized in cord blood stem cells. It means that we are able to collect and store stem cells from the blood containing the umbilical cord and the tissue of the umbilical cord itself. Stem cells contained in the umbilical cord haven't suffered the aging process and the effect of external contamination. More than this, they have the ability, more than other adult stem cells, to differentiate in different tissues and organs. Umbilical cord stem cells are less likely to cause complication with allogenic transplant. Even though we have to be very careful, this is why we are in favor of autologous use of the stem cells in order to reduce the risk of graft versus host disease when the graft is attacking the recipient body.
Onderzoek toont aan dat de navelstreng een enorme hoeveelheid stamcellen bevat. Ook is het afnemen van navelstreng, bloed en weefsel een non-invasieve en risicoloze procedure. Het is makkelijk, duurt maar een paar minuten en is compleet veilig voor zowel moeder als kind. Het afnemen staat niet in de weg van de bevalling.
Once you have decided to store the stem cells of your child, you have to fill the requested documentation and then consult with your hospital or obstetrician, midwife, in order to inform them about your wish to store the stem cells. You will receive at home a collection kit enabling the physician and midwife to collect the cord blood and the umbilical cord by itself. Right after collection of the umbilical cord and the cord blood, it is shipped to our lab by an international courier and it has to be processed in the 72 hours following delivery. We have to perform two main actions. One is testing the maternal blood that we collect at the delivery in order to make sure that there is no contamination, virus or any other disease that we could detect coming from the mother. And we are processing the cord blood by itself in order to be able to reduce the volume, make sure of the viability of the cells and protect them for cryoconservation when they will be stored at -180 degrees. The second most important benefit after the compatibility guarantee that we have when we use autologous stem cells is that the efficiency of the samples is higher in our case, because usually when we consider allogenic samples, meaning samples coming from somebody else, we have to guarantee a minimum of 200,000 stem cells per kilogram of patient. In the case of autologous use, we can dramatically decrease this number and guarantee that most of the samples that we are storing will be efficient to cure our child in the future.
Al meer dan 70 ziektes kunnen behandeld worden door middel van stamcellen en bovendien lopen er meer dan 200 onderzoeken om nieuwe toepassingen te vinden om stamcellen in te zetten. Het afnemen en bewaren van stamcellen is dan ook zeker iets om even bij stil te staan. Voor meer informatie kunt u terecht op onze website.